When Bob originally came in, we replaced the shocks, the original shocks, with Koni FSD shocks on it, and we put on a rear track bar, rear auxiliary sway bar, and larger front bar. We're installing an 1 3/4 prototype bar in to take the place of an 1.5 Roadmaster bar. For every 1/8 of an inch, we gain about a 30% roll reduction. So this is a 1/4 inch bigger, so we should see a great improvement here today. So let's get to work here. Well, we got that 1 3/4 bar installed now, so we're ready to go out and hit the road and see what kind of performance we get out of it. So let's hit the road.
It's solid. This is amazing. It's the change in this rig. It doesn't have the roll to it, the sway. Just totally amazed and convinced that this was the right thing for me to do. Have these changes made to the suspension. It feels solid back there, a lot more than it did. It really improves it. I didn't think that it would from 1.5 to 1 3/4. I didn't think there'd be that big a difference, but it's night and day. I'm glad you suggested it, and I'm glad we did it. It recovers. If you go around a corner and you do get a little bit of a sway, the motorhome doesn't keep swaying. It comes back up and stops. It's just a solid ride.
What would you have to say for somebody that was looking to have some service done at Henderson? What would you say?
I would say do it. Don't wait. It's the best investment in safety that you can possibly do, as far as I'm concerned, and ride comfort.
We started earlier. We replaced that rear sway bar. That was the auxiliary bar, 1.5 diameter, with a prototype sway bar requested from Roadmaster that's 1 3/4, and it made a tremendous improvement on it. And so far as body roll, rock and roll, lane changes, this definitely, Bob, you got one of the sweetest driving Ford F53, especially the tall profile.
Yeah.
I'm going to recommend it to future customers when they have this same kind of a vehicle.
I honestly, the work we did originally made a big improvement in it, and to change out the rear sway bar and put in the bigger one like we did today, just it doubled the effect. I mean, it's fantastic. I couldn't believe the change it made. I mean, an extra 1/4 of an inch on a sway bar, I wouldn't have believed it, and I'm a believer now.
It's been my privilege to serve you, Bob, and we'll look forward to serving you again in the future. Thanks very much.
The next time we get a new motorhome, it'll be up here even faster.